Hello everyone, welcome to Australia. Welcome to Simon 2 Stories. Here is the engine. Not wrong about the original standard engine, 18LE engine, okay? That for that Nissan Pulsar 1990. So today we're gonna install in, everything got part ready. And when we're talking about install or upgrade the power of the car or make sure it's stronger than standard, so we are already ordered the Hypertext. See, nothing wrong with that. Hypertext, it's a little bit stronger than standard, and it's still from Taiwan or Chinese make anyway. I hope, okay, it's a little bit better than standard original one, or maybe more cheap. I have no idea. But at the advertising on eBay, they said this one is can handle up to 600 Celsius heat, and they put in there for 24 hours, so they handle the heat all right, better than the standard one. So believe what they say or not, okay, up to you. And we got everything ready, and today we're gonna install the main crank, head gasket, everything ready, and new timing belt put on and make the engine go fresh. Okay, easy. Okay, first thing first, we will check the piston, see if they give you the right one, and we will go in here and we match them in here, see, as long as they come in and not much movement, so that means good, so they give you the right one. And later we check for the gap where the piston ring they go in perfectly, or they sit somewhere, it's no good, okay? So that means first thing first, this one perfect, okay, good. Okay, we turn around. We try to do the we will do the bottom end. We put the main crank in first. We're gonna clean everything out, and we put the main crank by this one, Rex, and clean. Still haven't got time to take the old one off. We've been get the water check clean and greaser, but no time to take it off. I'm scary, am I? Very scary. Okay, try to get our first main bearings. So this one, the conrod bearings. Unfortunately, my brother, he ordered the wrong main bearings. I tell him main crank and main conrod end. I don't know why they give 2 bucks and they give exactly the same shit. So 2 of them, same size, main crank and conrod bearings, and they give me this much, all about the same. Anyway, so we wait for our suppliers. So for time being, now we're gonna put the piston, insert the piston and piston ring in. For the old design with the Australian design engine, they're always using the press on. That's why it's very hard to take it out. If we don't using the proper tools, you will snap like this trouble, okay? And you lean it on one side, you will crack straight away. So what I do is I using my intelligent skill, and I'm using the 2 reinforced on very strong edge here, the whole force here. If you do around here, it will crack. Do along here, you'll be right. So now we can press out all the way. But after when you install, make sure you put them in and you heat this one outside. You get the torch, hit them very hot, and then when you install, you press it in, it's going very easily for you. Okay, so now we just press out. We don't care about this shit. We can make it crack anyway. But when you install the new one on, how you take it out, how you put it on, exactly the same. But you're using this one, okay? Have to using this one. It's the biggest strong reinforced in here, and you never get it crack out. Okay, so look at that. See how easy? And now I got these tools, make up myself. I can do any car, even the old Falcon EB. They're all using the press out like this, all except, and the Holden, maybe use all the same. Easy way to install this one is get the heat torch, heat it up until it goes red, and then slide them on straight away, and it chop it in, and it's going to be stay there for good. So you don't have to do nothing else, okay? Easy. Now I got all the parts. Last time my brother ordered main crank bearings and conrod bearings. They give us both 2 conrod bearings, and I tried to order this one from my suppliers in Sydney. None of them got one. I have to call my uncle Chinese Vietnamese suppliers, and they ordered me one from Queensland. Now they just turned up, and then I just got picked up. Now I'm gonna install them on here and put the crank and install and finish the engine. 2 more oil bearing here, and clean with a little bit of degreaser, and we make a good looking sexy engine. Okay. And how there with this one gotta be matched. See, gotta be matched. See, gotta be matched, because this one, when the engine turning and the oil push it in here, they're floating up the oil to lubricate the engine crank, so not to burn out the engine crank. Okay, that's all. Good. Using a very soft lubricate the grease. This is the best grease I ever seen. Very fine grease. Put here if you want to lubricate the bearings. See, all the main crank a little bit heavy, so I saw this one. Make sure they don't drop. Okay, make sure it don't drop. If you drop it, the main crank will bend. So slide this one on like that first, and it's on position. You see, it's really good on position now. What we do, come over here. Sorry, because I'm left-handed. One hand there, put it on the hole, and then go down. Okay, the crank being clean and everything being clean, and go down and slide this one. Okay, so when it's on, so make sure the bearing, the main seal bearing on the back is on the line. See, they on the line, on the groove, on the gap there. Make sure slide on the line properly, and it's straight as. Okay, we insert all the bearing on. Now we try to do a put a bit of grease on and put on here, and read the number of each one. 1, 2, 2, and number 4 at the back. That's it. And then you get a bit of silicone put along here before we slide down. Okay, got a silicone line to stop the oil coming out from here, so I forgot to take off the silicone line. Don't worry, it's easy. So both sides do the same. Okay, bit tricky this one different to any other engine. Some other Honda or Toyota, we don't have to do this, but this one tricky. Okay, done. What we do, take off, and exactly the same how you get out, how you get back in with the line of silicone. Our main crank bolt again. If you have money, buy a new one. I don't have money, I use the old one. Okay, it wouldn't hurt. Bolt it down to for this side of the bolt, you see, you may go to 80 pounds, 80 foot-pounds. After bolt them on, and if you still can move by hand, that means the correct size of the bearing. And you want to make sure, please shake it for me if you can. Shaking, nothing at all. If you can do by hand, by whole crank. No movement here, movement there, beautiful. It's all stop when you top bolt everything down, and it's super stop and no movement, nothing at all. We don't want any movement in here. Okay, now we turn around, we put the piston on. Okay, put the piston on. Go down here, very strong bolt. Turn very easily, very like V8 supercar. Okay. Okay, we know the inlet on this side. The inlet on this side. We have to know the inlet on that side. So this big ball, big hole, gotta be go there. So it gotta be go like that. We do this to one, and all the rest all the same. Okay. We're using the quick insert tools for the install the piston rings. So make sure diagonal this ring, the gap. See the open gap here. Turn around to the gap, and you'll be alright. And all you have to do is just put some oil. It's called whatever you want. Okay. And we need this side that go in. And if you are left-handed or right-handed, terrible. Okay. Okay. Always the flat size go to the intake manifold side. So go on this side. Go like that. And when you got them on, put them on, baby, and snap. Sorry, snap the wrong way. We got trouble with this one. Oh, okay. At least we got one in. Pulsar. Okay, we on Pulsar. Okay, we'll slide it down. Or we do it just like that. That's it. Go down. And then now follow the mark where you got the dot on your engine here. See the dot? Go to the dot and you'll be right. See, that's how it should be, okay? Nice and tight, and then it'll be beautiful. That's what you want. So now the 3 to go. Do exactly the same, okay? No trouble at all. So do that to the other 3. So we do number 1, while the engine goes down like number 1 and number 4. Make a marking, that's why the mark have to be on line, each one. And now it's ready to go. Now I put back to the number 1 engine desktop. And I'm gonna do the timing belt in and put the head gasket on. Now put the engine on the top, so make it easy for you. So the key point is there. But when we put them on the another bottom one, they got another target underneath. So make sure they are on the line, and then you put the timing belt. You can put grease or whatever you want, up to you here. I don't care, I don't say nothing, okay? I stick with my old Aussie way. Our Aussie friend told me about the gasket. Put a bit of grease so it stretches out better, easily. So the grease I'm using is very fine, so it's a good one. Clean and flow the head out and put on the dice here. And it will never come out dry for you. When it's on, stay there forever, baby. That's it. Now we need another piece on the cam on the top, and we bolt that together. Insert all the rocker arm. So make sure you insert in all, so don't miss any of them. Have a look closer. See how it look like. See, this one go down, and this one go along there. So this one you put in the container of oil. All you do is just pick up. See this one? Make sure they got the cap go in there. So make sure they sit them down properly, okay? Don't let any of them they sit down not on correct way. When you put the cam and push it down, you're in big trouble, okay? You will snap it. Make sure check again and again. See if they all on. If none of them, if one of them miss out, you will get very bad rattling. And it might damage your engine too, okay? So make sure check every single one of them. You see if they got the shim inside the springs. Got a little shim that holding there, and they go on perfectly. Okay, make sure stay still down like that way. Cam was on position before. We don't do nothing with the cam, okay? We did not touch the cam or anything. The cam is stay still on the position like this on open, okay? And if you're not sure, so it's gotta be like that. And if you're not sure, you get the pulley timing mark and make sure it go up. And as you remember how you get it up, so make sure it's in 90 degrees. See this one? And then just for thumb in, okay? When we bow it down, it's not going to touching the valves and bend the valves, so make sure it goes like that. Just for thumb in, and then we come back out. And we have to, remember, we have to put this one back on. See this one? We have to put it back on. And I'm bingo, okay? Bingo, man. Take up this one. Now bolt them on, man. Bolt them on. Where all my bolts? Now we got the bracket like that. All we have to do is just slide them on and bolt them on, mate. See all yours, brother. See all yours, bro. Stay there. Wherever, okay? Simon, shit mechanic. Don't pick on me. Okay, one more. I'll loose them out. So later we will tie back on. So it's gonna be like that, okay? Now it can be up and down anywhere you want, okay? See this one? Go down like this. And later we're gonna turn it up like that, okay? Push it, push it. Okay, go like that. Again, go down like that. And put this one on, the bottom one on first. make sure this target on the top is number 1, and this is the target for this one. Go down here, and it could be correct for do the target here. Remember this dot and that dot, and now we put the belt on, and then we push it here. We can push it on, push it backward. Okay, see, it's on position. So one is on position like that, and this one is super straight. You see, super straight with that, and this one go down to the target here. All you do now is this one just lift up. See, just lift up as long as you can. There used to be a little spanner, big one, to go in there, but you don't have one. Don't worry, forget about it. If you don't have one, here is the trick. See that little target there? Using this one, okay? See, you can push it like, see, using a flat screwdriver, go there. As long as you can feel and tight there, as long as you're feeling, okay? So that's it, and you can tighten the top bolt, super strong. With the flat screwdriver like this, could be a lot of force already, and it gives you very tight here. Not too tight, but if too loose, it will be trouble. So I prefer just like what I feel here. It's alright, okay? Good, now I tie them on. Have a rest, have a Kit Kat, coffee, and almond croissants. It's called almond cake with bloody from the Chinese shop. Got the soft buns and almonds. It's really good for coffee, and enjoy and relax. You can enjoy, dip in coffee, dip into coffee, eat like this. You can try that, or nip of coffee, have a bite of, hey, enjoy first and do some work later. Almond. Okay, after have a coffee, now I start to have a lot of energy. Still have a nip of coffee again, and continue put everything back in together like we said. Everything settled, and then we be right. Turn by hand, just so you don't feel anything wrong, or the valve open and close good. So the belt tensioner by making a flat screwdriver here. Okay, we can put the cover back in. It's perfect. Perfect. So I'm not complaining or say anything. If you feel that tensioner like this, you feel good, it's good. Okay, you feel good, it's good. Bottom end done. Connect everything on, and ready to put the gearbox and install the turbo. Forgot to do the timing. See the target here with the desktop number 1 engine, the target up there, and go in there. Do you remember the old mark and the old mark there? And all we do now, just tie them on, and they sit on perfectly. Okay, we got the bottom one were perfect and strong now, and now we concentrate on the first one. We need to short it down, and we can bring the angle up here to 90 degrees, and we can make another pipe for water return. All I have to do is short him down, about this much, and we can enter ourselves in and do the short it down like this much. Okay, I'm using the silver solder. Okay, raise them all down, and then we can make the shorter, so we can put 90-degree angle. 5% silver solder will be good, and it can handle up to more than 1000 degrees Celsius. So it will be go up like that, and will be go on like that. For the elbow, for the water return, looking beautiful. Now we raise them. Silver solder. Finish the plumbing skill here. All done. Guarantee from Simon Tools. No leak, no income. No leak water, no income, sir. Everything on everything nice and beauty. Waiting for the spark plug to install them on. What I do is I try to get the line, feeding line, connect in first. Distributor go on position, on place, beautiful. And we do now is just run the oil return line to go into the oil return there with making tools. When you're buying tools, they only give you the insert N13. They got all the kit here. You got only insert N13 to N12. So you only go for, it's only designed for go in here with the straight end to connect. You cannot connect the angle one. The angle one can't do anything. So I have to make one of the tools up for myself, this one. So stay tuned, I'm going to show you how this one works, okay? So making this work is this is the tools that I'm making, and it's holding, and we have to make this one for the angle fitting to go in here, and you can do the angle one. When you buy these tools, only do the straight end, okay? So we have to make one of them up so we can do any angle, any size. Good idea? So you can squeeze on all the way. See, now we tight this one, and it should be go down, and we're happy to go. So here is the oil fitting, should be go all the way down, and I love it to make it go in here because engine mount there and avoid the way, and I better put it up here instead of put it along there with engine mount, and the wire go everywhere and avoid away from the exhaust. So really, this is what I want, okay? So good, no trouble at all for the spark plug number 4. A little bit tricky, but you can do it up here, like every time when you want to replace the spark plugs, the number 4 in there. So I show you. So you're using one of them. Sorry. So lucky we're making a turbo here, and we can still undo the spark plug number 4. You're using the wiffle flexible, and use 2 hands and put in here, and you can put the spark plug on, okay? Sorry man, I got holding my cameras and I can't do it. I need 2 hands, okay? I need 2 hands. I got 2 hands, and then I try to light the spark plug on, and here I can do this one with my tools, okay? So you need flexible tools and undo the spark plug for this side. Only this one a little bit difficult, but if you got the flexi tools, you can do it, okay? So yeah, enter from this way and go down with the flexible tools I use here, and we can bolt the spark plug on, or if you want to take it off, the same way out, same way in, okay? So this is the only way you can get in, and insert your spark plug in here when you replace the spark plug, my brother. See, this is the radium one, actually is the good spark plug, so hopefully this spark plugs will give you 100,000 K before you have to do the another one, okay? Okay, we tie them. Okay, that's it. And here the tools, see? The tools, see? Flexi, okay? Flexi. And you can go in there. So another 3 to go. Mostly every car, all the bolt on the manifold is very hard to get in. But this one, I find out see the flexible tools. They can go any corner if they want, okay? So it's done a very good job. See, in here, underneath here, I can sneak anywhere I want. So using this one. Mostly everything done. And this is how the turbo setup look like. Look like manufacturing turbo design. Look very cool. And when I put in the car, we put this heater house in, and we get the split. Doesn't matter which way go. So you go into one of them for the water in and out return to cool down the turbo. So let's go down this way and put a gearbox in tomorrow and chuck in the car, okay? So this is completely how we install, and when we're in the car, we're gonna using the making the pipe go all the way there and join into 2 of them for cooler. Okay guys, thanks for watching Simon 2, and see you in next video. We're gonna put them back in together, put in the car, and try to kaboom.